In this video, we are going to learn how to detect face and eye in an image. Basically, to detect face in an image, we need something called as features. For example, face has features such as lips, eyes, eyebrows, nose, forehead, and many more. So we will be using HAR features to detect all these features in an image. There are two types of HAR feature. One is edge feature and one is line feature. And each feature has two types, one horizontal and one vertical. As you can see, the feature are black and white, so your image must be a grayscale image. Okay. Now, how will these features will be detected in an image? So if you look at edge feature, it has one black and one white value. So if I go in this image, as you can see that edge feature could be this eyebrow and this forehead part, because eyebrow is black and this is white. Similarly, line feature has white, black and white value. So it could be lips, because the central part is darker. This is somewhat lighter and this is somewhat lighter. So this is how this HAR feature will detect different types of features in an image. So let's start with the program. So what we can do is, okay, so first we'll be creating a new project file. So I will just right click over here, go to new and click on Python file. I'm giving a name called as face detection. Okay. Okay. So those who are new here, they can see my previous videos on how to load an image and how to resize an image. I will post the link to that videos in the description. So before moving on with the program, we need a library to be installed called as OpenCV. So to install a library, go in files, go to settings, then go to Python interpreter, click on the plus icon over here and type OpenCV hyphen Python. So click over here and install the package. I have already installed it. After installing, just type over here import CV2, right click and execute this code. If there are no errors, then your library is been successfully installed. Okay. So moving further, now what we need is, first we'll load our input image. So I have one image over here called as face1.jpg. So this is the image which I am going in which I am going to detect a face and eye. Just remember one thing, the image should be in the same folder where your program is. In my case, it is in this location, in this path. Okay. So to load an image, basically what we'll do is we'll create a variable name image is equals to cv2.imread and write the image name. So image name is face1.jpg. Okay. And to display an image, we'll write cv2.imshow. So I'm typing output, comma, the variable in which my image is stored. This is nothing but the window name, the output window name, and this is the variable in which my image is been stored. And I'll provide a delay over here for infinite seconds. So wait delay d 0. Now if I execute this code, it should load my image. So this is my image. Since it is too small, I will resize a bit. So to resize, what I'll do is I'll take a same variable and write cv2 dot resize. Pass the variable in which your image is stored and pass the width and height. So let's say I'm keeping 500 comma 500. Now if I execute this code, okay, so this is my resized image. Now to perform some operations to detect face and eye, we will be needing some classifiers. So there are pre-trained classifiers of HAR Cascade. So what we'll do is we'll download two types of classifier. One is HAR Cascade I.xml and one is frontal face .xml somewhere over here, default over here. Okay, I'll post this link in the description. So first I'll download the IXML. So what you need to do is just click on harcascade.ixml, click on raw, and right click, save as. Now remember one thing, your XML or the har cascade file should be in the same folder where your program is. It means it should be in this location over here in PyCharm. So similarly you will download this. Since I've already downloaded, you can see my har cascade I over here, and same we will do for the face classifier. So the face classifier name is har cascade dot frontal dot default xml, so it would be somewhere over here. Oops. Okay, so this is the frontal face default xml. So download this to xml in this same location where your program and image is been stored. So now what we'll do is we'll first load our classifiers. Since we are using classifier for face and eye, I'll give the name as face cascade, or I'll give the name as face only. Face equals to, now to load that classifier file, write cv2 dot cascade classifier, and in single quote or double quote write that xml name, file name. So over here the face classifier name is over here, so just right click, copy, and paste over here. Similarly create a classifier for I. So I is equals to cv2 dot cascade classifier, oops, cascade classifier, single quote, and copy this file name from here. Okay, so now since we have two classifiers and the requirement to detect face in image for har cascade is you need a grayscale image. Since our image is a colored image, we need to convert into grayscale. So what we'll do is we'll create a variable name gray underscore image, and we'll create a grayscale by cv2 dot cvt color. Pass the image which you want to convert. So over here image comma the color code. So color code is cv2 dot color. So bgr2 gray, this one. So I'll take this one. Okay, so now we have converted our image into a grayscale image. Okay, so moving further, what we'll do is now we'll pass a function to detect some parameters. So I'm creating a variable name as faces is equals to, call this classifier, that is face dot cascade classifier. I mean face classifier. So write face dot. So there is a function called as detect multi-scale. Detect multi-scale. So what does this function do? Basically, it will take the input image of grayscale input image, and we need to pass two parameters. One would be this gray image. Second would be a function which will detect, which will reduce the size of your image. So currently I'm passing 1.2, and the second would be the nearest neighbors around that image. So it would be currently I'm passing 10, and then we'll change accordingly if we don't get the required output. Okay, so now we will iterate this variable in a for loop until we detect a face. So for loop will create four variables: x, y, width, height. Why these four variables? These four variables is to draw a rectangle around your face. So for x, y, the width and height in faces. Okay, so to create a rectangle, what we'll do, we need to create a rectangle on which image? On our resized image. So we'll call that variable over here is equals to cv2 dot rectangle. Now we'll pass the image again, comma the point number one, that is x comma y. Point two would be x plus w comma y plus height. The color, so color, let's say I will be taking blue, so 255 comma 0 comma 0, and the thickness I'm keeping as 5. Okay, so Now what we can do is, if I simply run this image, so run this program, so we'll check what output it is giving us. Okay, so as you can see, our program has successfully detected our face. Okay, so now the remaining feature to detect it is left, that is eyes. So we need to detect these two eyes inside this region of interest. Region of interest means the rectangle which we have drawn. So what we can do over here, uh, we will create a variable name ROI gray. ROI means region of interest. Gray is equals to, will pass the image, gray image, and will create an array of y is to y plus height, comma x is to x plus w. So this is nothing but what we are doing. We are creating a region of interest inside the detected face. Okay, since we have done for gray image, we will also do for the color image. So I will create one more variable called as rio color is equals to the name of the colored image, that is image, and comma y is to y plus height, comma x is to x plus width. Okay, so basically this is the region of interest inside the detected rectangle. It means it will detect our eye. So to detect our eye, what we'll do is, like we have created a detect multiscale argument function for face, similarly we'll do it for eyes. So eyes, why inside this for loop? Because face eyes comes inside the face, so we are creating a function inside the for loop only. So eyes is equals to the classifier name, that is I dot detect multi scale. So we'll directly pass the ROI color over ROI gray image, because we need to detect eye in this grayscale image. As we seen previously that Har cascade only has two values, black and white. It means the image must be a grayscale image. So now we'll create a one more for loop, as we have done for face to draw a rectangle. So for we'll call different variables such as ex comma ey comma ew comma eh. Okay, so for I in eyes, for I in eyes. Okay, okay, so we will draw a rectangle like we did previously. cv2 dot rectangle will pass the image, that is ROI color. We want our rectangle inside the rectangle which we have detected, so it is this. So copy it and paste it over here, comma the point number 1 ex comma ey, comma point number 2, that is ex plus ew, comma ey plus eh. Now the color I am giving is green, so 0 comma 255 comma 0, and thickness I am giving as 5. Okay, so now if I execute this code, it must give us the correct output. Perfect. So as you can see, we have detected two eyes inside this rectangle which has detected face. Now if I want to put some text, so what I can do is, over here I'll write image is equals to cv2 dot put text. So pass the image, comma the text you want. So I'll write face, comma origin, let's say I'm giving as 100 comma 100, font face. So which type of font do you want? So OpenCV has wide number of variety over here. I'll take it as Hershey complex, comma scale I'm passing 1. Basically 1 means it will print it straight. If you put -1, it will flip your image, so I'll keep it 1. Color I'll be taking as red, so blue 0, green 0, 255, and thickness would be 5. So now execute this code. Okay, so I need to take it a bit left hand side. So I'll reduce this to 50 and I'll reduce the thickness to 2 and we'll take some another color. So as you can see, our text is over here. So this was all about detecting face and eye in an image and putting text in an image. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.